out by pulling it. Yeah, we'll save it twice.
I figured they were right away. It's him. Here, just a little bit more towards the center, guys. Towards the center of the camera. Here, yeah, right there. Okay, too much slap. Reach with the left hand for the, yes, good. Good, so you're giving them the business right there, right? So you're trapping it, right?
Yep.
And because you're on your knees, you're gonna have limited pressure. I'd extend that left leg.
Okay, I was
So
trying
that
to
you're
give him,
sprawling.
I was trying to.
Yeah, and drive your left ear down towards his wrist, yes, good. And now you reach with that right hand, got that look up under preferably. Yeah, feed it back, good, and feed it back to your hand. Okay, so you're right there, right? With your chin, grab his wrist if you can, like with your chin. So it bends, so that as your right hand slowly pushes his arm out,
Keep going.
your chin should keep his, it
Yeah,
works.
it's still not, I feel like,
That's
maybe,
fine.
come on, I'm not sure it's flexible.
Yeah, but you need to have, look, if his chin doesn't have, if his hand can bend, that's why, if his hand goes down towards his face.
Yeah,
Andre,
so
put your
my
left- put your
head's
left
right
hand
there,
on-
so
put
right
your left
there.
hand on your face.
Oh, yeah, right there, yeah.
Yeah, and now look, John, clamp it like that, yes, and now slowly push it out.
Yeah, there we go.
That's gonna work,
fine.
because otherwise there's no lock, it's just elbow pushing, okay? Now, what was not working? Go to knee to the belly. Yes.
When I was here, I wasn't very good around his
Correct.
right
Your
crotch,
left hand is
but I came here.
Okay, good. Now slide your right knee into his armpit so you switch your base. So you're sitting like a scarf-holder case. Bring your right elbow across his. Yes, yeah.
It's there now, I can tell.
It's barely there.
Okay.
But you don't need to see how you're away from his hip and you're kind of sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you want to scoot back, and you want to be on him here, so that as you push kind of your body weight on him, your right elbow will go towards your left. Yeah. Does that make sense? Here, let me show you real quick. I'm just doing it. The thing with baseball chokes is that you cannot have this arm too deep because you're gonna bend your wrist. When you play baseball, your wrists, in all reality, are stiff. Okay, your wrists are not bending because the bat, you're rotating like this, correct? Not that I play baseball, but still, okay? So as I'm going here, I don't want to do this, slap. I want to go here and I want to go. See all that slack right there? Especially on Andre, okay? So as I'm here, even if I do this right here, maybe it'll lock his.
That's different.
Okay, if it's here and I'm just pushing it out, yes, yeah, right there. And look at how I'm using my left hip. Just look at the difference in pressure.
Oh yeah.
There's none.
Yeah.
Here, I'm driving laterally. Jean-Jacques always taught me, and the side control isn't downward pressure from gravity. I can't create more downward pressure, but I can create lateral pressure. Lateral pressure. Okay? So here, and this helps me out a lot. So as I begin to collapse to some here, I reach with the right hand, because I don't want to do this. If I let go, he'll get an underhook. I still have an underhook here. I go here, and I drive here, feed it, wrap it, and I'm right about here, okay? If I want to go for the small hand baseball choke, look, I can hop up to a knee to the belly, or I got to be careful because he's got his forearm in my hip, because Andre will just little throw you, okay? But if you go here, and I go under here, right here. Now look, see how my shoulder's on him here? Right? So here, yeah, and even if you, look, right here, and I'm twisting, left one forward, right one forward. Even if he were to roll me that way, you still have the ability to out-twist him. For every one rotation you make, he'll make 0.7. Does that make sense? So whenever you get a baseball choke, right here, even with this right here, here. I want to be on him. You were like here. No, I can't bring, and I'm weak right there. I want to be here, okay? Because this has to be able to pull. This is just not as strong because my fingers aren't connected. My pinky and my thumb should be connected. But this right here is way stronger. As I go here, he frames me here. Look. I'm trying to shit.
Yeah, it's tight.
Yeah. Right here.
That sucks.
Yeah, and you can even control it here because now you have a decent control of him. And look, I want to get past this because he can still frame me right there. I still want to see frame him. If I'm like this, just slowly lift me with the right. Yeah, see how you can lift me? But the second he does that, I want to stand here and I want to kill this frame by constantly moving. Okay? And then you go right here. And I want to get my left elbow, left knee together here. So that as you're right about here, 1, 2 feet that way. To the left. So as I get here, look, I get here.
Yeah.
I want to get here. I got one. Or if anything, okay, this is the fail-safe. Does that make sense? But this right here is strong here. This just makes it even better because you have both help. I mean, even with this, you can. Does that answer your question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Does anybody else have any questions that we can troubleshoot this? Remember, if your left hand is too deep, you're gonna bend your wrist. It has to come out. So when you think of swinging, okay? Baseball, swinging, bunting. Swing. Make sense? All right, try it for a minute or two and then we'll start rolling.